I'm at a friend's birthday party, and I don't know who came up with this idea. It was a burlesque show. It was a co-ed bachelor party. That's what it was. I just didn't know that it was going to be nudity. I thought it was going to be more esque than burl. That's what I thought. I thought it was going to be like burlesque-esque, you know? Not that I'm not, I love a pair of nipple pasties as much as the next feller. But I'm a married guy, okay? I don't know what nudity is. First of all, there's a guy who comes out and he's like in a sparkly jacket and he looks like Tom Jones and he's like walking under people's legs and like tapping their balls and he's like, let's get sexual. It starts burlesque, but it will be a murder mystery, except it's not going to be much of a mystery because I will myself right here. And he comes out and he's like, what's going on, guys? Here's the deal. We know that you paid for parking and drinks and bought outfits, but these performers are poor. So we're going to pass around an old boot, and you haven't seen anything yet. But go ahead and put money in there because this is our own form of tithing. The Lord of Titties will want to see your monies. All right? Something like that. Some sort of sorting hat jig where you're like, whoa, he rehearsed a little, but we get it. We want to contribute to the arts. It always starts with some song that's like, dang, 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 no one can have an erection during this song. Or whatever females do for their boners. It sounds like a group of cats are up on their hind legs and like smoking down an alley, walking towards you. So Busty Girl comes out and she's always got some name like Give It Up for Feathers or something. And you give it up. You give up a lot, even though you gave it up quite a bit, even though you just gave up money. You just Apple paid at the ankle of a boot. You just flicked a fucking a spur, and it charged you money because you were about to see, basically a classier version of something that you could just Google. She's walking around to people and she's like putting her boa on people and like like just dancing with strangers while people are in conversations. We're like talking. I am desperately talking to one person. I could not be, and I'm not trying to be rude. My body is turned enough. Here is my torso, but I will let you know. My eyes are making eye contact with a man somewhere where I am talking to them about, power tools or something. That is how you let other people in the room know you are in a committed marriage. And only she will see me strip burlesque dance for her. I can be busty. Meow. She's going around and she's like undressing her and throwing clothes, and then the MC is basically walking around behind her collecting her clothes. It kind of threw off the vibe. I was like, are you going to pawn this afterwards? Like, we're not after the clothes, man. It did feel like it was a bachelor party, but there were like girls there to shame us. That's what it was like. It was dudes, and then girls kind of woo. Every time there's a new piece of clothing that comes off, girls will be the ones who woo, because they're trying to show the dude that they're with that they're cool with that sort of thing, while secretly, glaring. They can only express it by being like, oh, okay. Attention's on another girl where all the guys are looking at her. That's fine. Woo! Go, girl! Donald, there's not a thing that you can do that is the right move. You're set up to fail. You have a few options. You can act like a act like a chauvinist, and you can like, nice, yeah, this is for me. you drink your little hot toddy, and you're like, yeah, babe, what's up? I don't care that other people are here. It's you and me right now in this moment with this lighting. Gulp. And that's not even kind of right. There's not that if you do that, good for you. You have the confidence of someone who is a terrible person. There's another option, which is you can like completely shun the performer and just like and get louder in your conversation. So anyway, yeah, I went with WD-40 for the hinges. Like you can do that. There's another option, which you can just stand there and look around embarrassed, like, oh, okay, yeah, oh, right, oh, this is silly, oh, I'm totally comfortable with this. I mean, I like what the parts that you have, but just the version of them that's on the person I'm married to, who's not in the room right now. This is innocent enough. What? I don't change my voice when I'm being dishonest. And then there's a fourth option. And that's the one I did, which was I stole the show. Yeah, baby. Those clothes that were left on the floor that the host hadn't gotten to yet. I grabbed those gloves and I slipped them on. And I was like, you're getting undressed? Well, Daddy's just played the Queen of Hearts. Ba, 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 na, 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 na. And then I throw like her little scarf on and I dun, dun. And then all of a sudden and now the girl is upstaged and upset. But that's the level of anxiety I have. And I think that that's how burlesque dancers become burlesque dancers. They were someone who was at the show, and then they had just as much social anxiety as I did. And they're like, well, I'll undress myself. And so that's what I did. I just danced around and was like, this clearly is, it's less comfortable to just join another occupation than sit there with a half-naked person dancing in front of you.